What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. We live in a time where making money and being successful is so available to the world. I'm literally talking to you from Africa, shooting a video about Larsa Pippen, and I can make money from this stuff. And that's the world that we live in now. A world of plenty of opportunities, but not always is a financial opportunity equal to a romantic one, especially if you're a woman. And that's something that we need to consider. Most men, as they get more money, as you know, they can go back and reach down and date somebody who's not in their class. And, you know, this is a situation that can actually work because men don't really require women to be on their socioeconomic or financial status. It's a little bit different for women if they're gonna deal with a man that they are proud of, right? And this brings me to Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen was once the proud wife of Larsa Pippen. That didn't work out. At a point in time, she was dealing with Future after she split with Scotty. She went back to Scotty. She went to, I want to say, is it Malik Beasley? Then she went and dated Marcus Jordan. It just seems like every guy made less and less money and all of that, okay? And this is a situation that we're dealing with today, and a situation that I really want to talk about. When we deal with Larsa Pippen, she recently talked to E! News, and of course someone asked her about her dating career. You know, most of people ask that, especially people like Vivica A. Fox and all of those, like, yo, what's up with your dating stuff? How's everything going? And they will always say, you know what? I'm just enjoying being single. You know, I have businesses. I'm filming my new shows. You know, like what they're doing in the private sector is just so great and so grandiose, so they don't have time for dating. And to be honest, nobody cares about Larsa Pippen like that. She's not Beyonce. She's not that successful. And she's not a household name all like that based on her talent. And as far as running businesses and dealing with her kids, I think her kids are all grown. And her businesses can't be that great because Larsa Pippen doesn't strike me as a very intelligent person that builds companies, that really does what she does. Because if your business were that great, you probably wouldn't be doing Housewives. What you're probably trying to do is use a little bit of your fame to get somebody to buy some products that look like knockoff Shane, like the rest of the chicks, okay? Most of the chicks in the industry consider a business in which they're reselling clothes for their brand, an actual fashion label or whatever. Sorry, everybody does that. It's not a real business. But she says that she doesn't want to be in a private relationship. It's challenging. She wants to get to know someone and all this other stuff. And that's why she's single. It's always an excuse. Well, Larsa Pippen, I'm going to tell you why you're single. Number one, let me have to tell you this, in women who act like you. There is no guy who wants to be seen with you, like, and be taken seriously, okay? No man wants to do that, all right? And that's something that a lot of these ladies don't understand, and they probably should understand it. That's the reason why you're dating a guy that young, is because nobody wants to deal with you, first and foremost. Second overall, guys talk. And if you're a lady listening to this, and you want to deal with rich men, here is something that I really want to go over with you as a concept. Communities of wealthy men are few, okay? And you know, it's not like when you post a picture on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok where you get all these random guys commenting on your pictures about how beautiful you are. And of course you don't want them anyway because most of them are broke, right? And they're not doing very well. Most of them are broke. However, when you want to deal with guys who actually have opportunities, that's different. And so for guys who have money and, you know, people want to know, you know, hey, you dated her before? What do you know about her? You know, is she going to tell all your business? Is she hard to deal with? Is she accountable? Things like that, you know? Then when the word gets around and guys are like, oh yeah, that one, no, can't deal with her. Or a lot of guys just sit back and watch how you act when it comes to acting and behaving with somebody else. A lot of guys will just sit there and watch. Okay, this is the true story. Men will sit back and literally watch. All right? And that's why women don't understand, like, the way you behave and the things that you do, it precedes you before you get there. And that's something that a lot of women just can't grasp or just can't understand. Whatever you've been doing in your life, and when you get around guys who have money, and I'm not talking about scammers, I'm not talking about guys, I'm talking about guys who are big in the industry, guys who run industry, those kind of dudes, and brothers find out that you're hard to deal with, that you're petty. Guys can just regulate you and say, you know what? You know, she's more or less like a side piece kind of thing. You know, it's temporary. It's kind of a pump and dump type of thing. Okay. On the flip side, when you start dealing with guys that you like, okay, these are the guys that you like, what happens at that point? Well, they're not guys who are really knowing what they're doing. You feel inadequate. These guys are not doing X, Y, and Z. So you're like, oh, the dating market is trash. But the dating market is trash is because that's pretty much what you're getting, because that's what you are. All right. And so these ladies are staying single, and it has nothing to do with misogyny. It has nothing to do with men hating on them. It's just like, well, you know, you get what you give. It's the same thing that goes for men. You can't always hide that behind your businesses. You can't always hide that behind you're doing very well. I mean, imagine a guy talking like that. Why don't you have a wife? You know, the reason why I don't have a wife or a girlfriend is because I have too many businesses. I'm just too busy. Like, come on now. Everybody knows that if a guy will always meet somebody he will spend some time with. Okay? A man would always have that opportunity. A woman would not always have that opportunity. And you're going to see a lot more ladies talking like this. Oh, I'm too busy. I'm not, I'm looking for the right relationship. But you're never going to get it because you're not the right person. And then I'm not telling you to go out there and tell these people that, guys, don't waste your time, right? I'm just letting you know. But the fact that you can only attract Marcus Jordan, you go from Scottie Pippen to Marcus Jordan, that's your decline. That should let you know you're dating guys. All the guys you can get are like 20 years younger than you. Newsflash, that's not normal. Okay? You're dealing with guys that you feel are immature. And you're probably right. And the reasons why you're dealing with a guy that's immature is because, newsflash, your ass is immature too. Can you believe it? No, you cannot. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.